This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We're in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jackets will kick it away to get this game going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. And the senior having to make the stop after a short game. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Decent opening drive, but it stalls. Punter on to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he fumbles! Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shift. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense is back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll hand it off. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to convert. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Contact as he threw it. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught by the receiver.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain. First down, looking to throw the ball.
a short completion of the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? QB keeper all the way. It'll be a no-full first down brought down at the 43.
And first down for the offense.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the junior quarterback got hammered as he let the throw go. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. To bring him down just short of the 20. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense
will pressure him and sack him and be tackled inside the 10.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Back to throw again. Finds his target. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you get a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Now we'll run a draw play. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The ball is picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense not pressing this time. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there, trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Gets it out quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together
touchdown Yellow Jackets, and they jump on top here in the 2nd half. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
First down, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Snags the quick throw. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain and well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When they bring him down, Walker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Choosing to return the punt. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Handoff here from the shotgun.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, and holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Gain of 20. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A direct snap. Breaks an open space. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal's good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pumps a short throw down to the running back. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Grinding away with a running game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down play coming up. Toss it to the back, running left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Third and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
second down after the incompletion. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.